Two things you need to determine for your business. One, you have to find your budget. How much money is it going to cost to do these things? And then two, based on that budget, if you need money, you have to then go raise money. So what do? First thing is you come over here to the Sonic Combinator, our school community. You go down to module 3, open up this Excel spreadsheet, which is a budget. It's a little simple budget tracker. It's 3 parts. Very simple. Startup costs, monthly operating costs, and monthly income and profit projection. All of the yellow areas is what you're filling out. You're going to put in equipment. How much does it cost to buy that paint sprayer? How much does it cost to buy that ladder? Legal expenses, the cost to register your LLC or get insurance. Marketing costs, are you going to advertise? Are you going to have a flyer that you're going to hand out to everybody door to door? There's going to be a cost associated with that startup cost. Once you have that money, you're going to start running your business. And then your monthly day in and day out costs are going to be tracked here. How much does it cost for gas? Are your trimmer lines breaking? Or maybe you need to go buy more brushes or paints or whatever the recurring costs are for the business. And then based on that, you're going to determine how much income do I need? Month 1, what are your projections in terms of how many customers you think you can get? Can you get 3 in a month? At the end of the month, you come back and you say, how many customers did I actually get? That's what you put under actual. If you wanted 3, but you only got 2, it's like downhill curve. Based on that income, you subtract that from your cost, and that gives you your total earnings for that month. You do this every single month to track your trend. How much money are you making over time? How do I actually start with $2,500? Where do I get them? I don't have them right now. You come over here to raising funds. There's a whole slew of different ways to get money, but if you're asking for $2,500, you could probably go to that family member or that rich uncle that you have, right? Show them this pitch deck. That alone will impress them. You need to go through and pitch them on why you are a good investment for them to give you $2,500 to run this business. Go through this. It's a 12-page slideshow. You can edit it however you want. But initially, you want to show them what you're going to provide. What problem are you solving for the community? Customers are unhappy with the painter service that they got. So I'm going to help solve that problem, and so on. You're going to provide fair prices. What exactly do you do? What is the money going towards? You want $2,500, tell them exactly what you're going to spend it on. I need this many brushes. I need this pole. I need this ladder. I need sandpaper. Maybe they can help you arrange some of these costs too. Maybe you're inflating something that you don't need. You can put away for a later cost. In the first phase, maybe you're going to get some customers, right? What is your target goal? How are you going to get? You already have a vehicle. How are you going to get from places to and from? Are you going to put a decal on the side of your van? Maybe there's a cost associated with that. Are you going to advertise based on your income and then your costs going out? Then you have your profits left over, right? And the goal is to increase the profits over time. You project those and then you record them in some kind of a graph like this, and you let the investor know that by 12 months, I plan on having so many jobs, making so much money, and this is how I'm going to pay you off over time. You come up with your day-to-day plan. Do you have a crew? Is it just yourself? What is that process from getting a customer, giving them a quote, showing up on time, doing successful work, finishing the job, capturing a review, and then asking for referrals? Keep going back. And in order to set this business up, you're going to let the investor know you're doing it correctly. You're going to register your LLC. You're going to get insurance. You're going to have an EIN. You're going to have a license if you need one in your area. You're going to set it up correctly. Then you start talking about growth, right? At the end of year 1, you want to have 50 customers. Year 2, we want to start expanding. Maybe we'll get into the drywall business. This gives them a vision that they're investing their money, but long term, you have a successful plan in place. And they're investing in you. At the beginning, it's just you, yourself. There's really no business. There's really no product. So they have to be able to trust you in that case. And then at the end, You circle back, you conclude everything and say, today I'm asking for $2,500 from you. I'm going to pay you back over 12 months at 5% interest. You negotiate if you have to, and then hopefully you seal the deal. Then you have your money. You know exactly how you're going to spend it based on your budget. Join the Sonic Combinator. All these things I mentioned today are free. You're going to get the pitch deck, the budget tracker, and then stick around. We're going to also give you a website.